And while Joel's legal counsel have been preparing his defence, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has been working on their case with their own barrister, who's known as a Crown Prosecutor. The origins of the criminal trial go back centuries, and one of its cornerstones is that while professionals may present the case for both the prosecution and defence, and a judge presides over proceedings, ultimately it's a jury of ordinary citizens who determine who is guilty and who goes free. In a Supreme or District Court criminal trial, it's the job of a jury of 12 men and women to decide whether the accused is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Potential jurors' names are selected at random by a computer from the electoral rolls, and then they come here to the court at an appointed time to see if they are selected. The term used is empanelled on a jury in a particular trial. During empanelling, both the prosecution and defence can randomly select jurors from the panel.
As the bailiff, my job is to show people where to go, that they don't have contact with witnesses, and very importantly, that they get fed. I see thousands of potential jurors come through every year, and it's amazing how conscientiously they approach the task of being a juror. They seem to have a real sense of the importance of what they've been asked to do. The potential jury members come through here, and if selected, goes over and sits here, which is where he or she will be seated during the trial.
Your role is crucial to the administration of justice in our society.
The prosecution will then show that it was the collision caused by this accused that resulted in a serious back injury to one of the vehicle's passengers, a Mr. Brett Marsden.
I swear to tell the truth.
I swear to tell the truth. Next there was this terrific bang.
But, Doctor, isn't it also possible that Mr. Marsden's injuries could have been sustained by another, possibly earlier, heavy blow to the back?
I felt this terrible pain in my back and had to get helped out of the car.
Mr. Marsden, isn't it the case that you were so intoxicated at the scene of the accident that you couldn't even tell the police your name?
After his opening address, the prosecutor calls witnesses who give evidence and may be cross-examined by the defence. When the prosecution finishes calling witnesses, it's said to have closed its case. It's then the defence's turn, but they're under no obligation to have the defendant give evidence or call any other witnesses. This is because it's up to the prosecution to prove the defendant's guilt, and not for the defendant to prove their innocence.
It is the defence's case that Mr. Marsden's injuries were not caused by the car accident.
In coming to your verdict, you must have regard only to the evidence that you have heard in this courtroom. You must put aside any prejudices or sympathies that you may have.